Just seasoning my swag. The best way to do it. Some people just squirt it with a hose. I just prefer to leave it out in the rain and the hail. Found a bit of water in it from last night's rain. So yeah, hopefully it seasons up a bit. I can just see the water just dribbling off it. Hopefully it keeps me nice and warm inside and dry. That's the main thing. But yeah, that's a nice shower going over. That'll wet it down and get the stitching and the seams all tight, so then it doesn't leak. Just get a close-up of the rain happening on the swag. I've got it tied out. A bit of water got in last night. Not sure if it's got in from the seams or how it's got in, but where you keep your wallet, keys and other electronic equipment inside the tent is all down at the bottom of this water line here, and it would have all got wet. So there's a trap for young players. Don't leave anything on the ground in there, because that's where it's going to get wet, because it's got the vinyl flooring which holds the water. So yeah, that's the swag in the rain. Back a bit. It's getting a good soak now. Can't quite get it as wet as naturally doing it. Can't see any rain getting in under that flap, but I dare say if you had that inside flap down open both ends, I dare say to get some rain in, because it goes right down to the bottom of the black mesh there. So I don't think you want to be doing that. Not when she's pouring with rain, and you don't want to leave them open if you leave your swag up, because if you leave it open, you'll have sand blowing right through your whole swag, and you'll come back to it, and it'll just be a mess inside. Not that you're still going to put a fair mess inside it anyway, just from getting in and out. But if we can seal it up so she doesn't get any water inside, that'll be a bonus. We'll certainly tell with the rain we're going to get, that's for sure. I've put the top clips up, and that just might make the water run off a little bit better, but you've got gaps here where the water can get in and under, and then it gets in through the zip, and same at this end here. But most of it should all run off. But only time will tell. See how well it actually seasons and seals up. Alright, let's see how the swag is held up after the torrential rain we had last night. Looks like it's pulled the awning down here a little bit. That's only just this strap here. tightens it out. So let's go ahead and have a look. I put the zips down the bottom thinking that's where the water may have leaked in. A little bit of water in here. Nowhere near as much as yesterday. Let me get the other side open. Only a little tiny fractional bit of water there, nowhere near what it was. And yeah, see what I mean about those pouches? It's right where it's going to sit. If water does get in, only a little bit there, a little bit in the back corner, and a little bit over on that side. So somehow it's coming in the corners, or it's running down the zips, and that's where it's sitting. But maybe it's sealed, slowly sealing up as the stitching shrinks back, and I'll put it out in another torrential rain and see how we go. I think we got rain coming later in the week, but yeah, she's a good sized swag, and this end held up okay. Just a little bit loose on the ropes, that's all, but we had some pretty strong winds, so I'd be pretty happy that it's going to hold up in a storm out on the west coast, or even down at Cape Jaffa in the southeast, where we have some pretty strong winds. Not bad for 149 bucks, but then you only get what you pay for. It's made in China. It's not super solid canvas, just as long as it's waterproof, that's the main thing. And yeah, I don't know how long some of these straps and stitching is going to last, but yeah, for 149 it's probably going to do me for a while.